Hi, hey, hello. It's World of VSG here, or Bree. You can just call me Bree. Welcome back to my channel. So if you can hear her, just ignore her. She's mad and a mommy's girl. So where was I? Okay, welcome back. Thank you for joining me on my journey. There's only a few of you, but you know, it's better than nothing. So today I am 1 month and 1 week post-op. It's weird for me because I always think of a month as 4 weeks, but technically I'm 5.5 weeks. So we'll just go with 1 month and 1 week because I've been kind of slow with my videos. So let's see. My highest weight was 279.4. My surgery weight was 276.6. My current weight today is 235.4. Also last week I came in to you guys at 243.6. So that's a total of 44 pounds since my highest weight, 41.2 pounds since my surgery weight, and an 8.2 pound loss for the week, which is great. That's great. That's a really good job. Yay. Okay, let's just pat ourselves on the back today. I feel good. I'm starting to get more energy. I actually, for the first time the other day, felt hungry, which was weird. I knew it was coming, but I didn't know it'd be here that soon. But it wasn't like unbearably hungry. It was just a little hunger pain because I had forgotten to eat breakfast, and my mornings get kind of busy with waking up with my daughter and the dog and making sure they're fed and walked and dressed and whatever. So I always take care of myself last. That's just how it's been, but I'm trying to incorporate myself in taking care of all of us, taking care of myself too, which is it's not really in my mindset to take care of myself first, because I've always just I've never really been a breakfast person to start off with. Like before surgery, I would wait till like late afternoon before I even start eating, but that's just because I stay up late. So I'm up till like 2 or 3 in the morning sometimes. So my food day didn't used to start till like 2 and 3 in the afternoon. But I was a big muncher. So I would start munching then on snacks and like not having a full meal. So that's probably a big reason why I started gaining so much weight. But now we're working on taking care of ourselves and making sure I'm happy. And sorry if I keep looking down. I actually wrote notes today so I would not get lost. And I'm also looking a little this way because I'm using my phone. So I'm looking at myself talk and not the camera part. So I have a few little NSVs. My pants are not fitting me. Yay, because that was like a big one for me. Was the last year I had to go shopping for new pants because I had started a job. And like none of the old sizes that I used to fit into fit me. So the pants that I did buy are starting to fall off of me. And like literally wear them for like an hour, and by the end of that hour they're falling off of me. They're so baggy and loose. I actually have a pair of pants, which is weird. I bought them when I was pregnant last year and they fit, and then I went home and then I started getting bigger pregnant wise, and then they didn't fit, and after my pregnancy they did not fit, and then like they did not fit until recently. But it's so weird because I weigh less now than what I did when I started my pregnancy. So I'm just, pants are weird. These are like Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants. Like, they just keep changing sizes. So in 2014, the end of the year, my husband joined the Navy. And I would say January of 2015, I started taking phentermine. I'm sure we've all heard of that by now. And it worked for me. It worked until it became too much. It was $120 to visit the doctor, and then he only gave you a 3-month supply, and then I had to pay for the prescription, and then we needed money to move because I had to move out to Virginia, and like, just money-wise, I couldn't afford it anymore, so I stopped taking it. And as soon as I stopped taking it, it was like I felt hunger. Like, the phentermine helped me so much. I actually had gotten down to my lowest weight, which was 205 pounds, which for me, that was great. I was working out and I was eating healthier, and then the phentermine was curbing all my munchies, and so it helped me in the aspect of like keeping me not hungry. Because for me, if I don't get, like, it curbed my cravings mainly, is what I'm trying to say. So I used to have big cravings, like my mouth would start watering like I needed something sweet. Like, I don't know why. Carbs, whatever, sugar. I loved sweets. Chocolate, give me that because that's my favorite. And with the surgery, I have not felt that once. And let me just tell you how awesome it feels to not feel like my life is being run by food. Oh, let me get a little emotional here. I am so happy that I did this. At first, the first 2 weeks, I was like in tears because I didn't think I could do it, that I did something wrong, that my mindset was just, well, now I'm never going to be able to go to a buffet ever again, or I'm never going to be able to sit down and eat a bag of chocolates. And then finally I had to sit down and like tell myself, why do you want to do those things? What is it about food that makes you want to do that? And it's just because I had an addiction. I had an addiction to food, and not a lot of people understand that. My family is thin. I didn't know my dad's side of the family until recently. My biological dad, anyway. And so I didn't know what their side of the family was like. So I thought I was just this outcast in my family. I mean, yes, like my oldest brother, me and him have had weight problems. And my grandpa was a little bit bigger, but they weren't ever as bad as, like, well, my brother is probably as bad as I was, but it just, let me take a breath. It just wasn't, I just didn't understand why they were able to lose the weight and keep it off, and I couldn't. My mom did do a lot of yo-yo dieting, and I did them with her, and I would lose the weight, and then she would stop because she lost what she wanted, and she would stay like that, and, you know, if she gained some, she'd do it again. My sister was a little chunky in middle school, and she actually developed an eating disorder, and so, but beside the point, now she's this little tiny thing, and she's bettering herself, and like, she's a healthier version of what she was before. She's just and then my grandma's not big. Like, I don't know, it's just, for me, being around all these people that I didn't understand why I couldn't be the way that they were, why I loved food more than they did, or we would eat the same amount and I would gain more than they did. And so I'm way off topic here, you guys. I don't even remember what I was getting on about. I'm just happy that I did this, and I would not change it for the world. So let me get to my little list here. I talked about the mental hunger thing. It's pretty much gone at this point. I just tell myself, you're just bored. Like, I am just bored. I'm a stay-at-home mom, and I used to snack all day, so I'm kicking that mental thing to the butt because I am better than food. I am better than an addiction to food. So, I talked to you about feeling better and getting more energy. I'm definitely getting more energy. I haven't been able, so I started those Patch MD things. I got them I got them off of eBay because they were cheaper, and I love them. I feel like they definitely are working, but that could just be me. Okay, water just spilled all over me. I need a new cup. If you're new and you haven't gotten your surgery yet, I recommend find a cup you like. My husband bought me this for Christmas, and it's just like a little thermos. But I love it. Once, like, it's one without a straw, and I have a bunch with straws that I don't get to use now, so I recommend like a little thermos style because it keeps my ice. I have ice in there. It keeps my water cold all day. So I did the phentermine, and I lost like 70 or 65 or 70 pounds on that. I actually got down to 205. That was the lowest I got, and then I had to stop taking it because we couldn't afford it. And then so I have clothes from that journey that I loved and my body looked great in, and they're all sitting in my closet because I was like, I will get back to this. I will. And then it took me 2 years, so I'm getting back there. And this time I'm going to never look back and never look at this person who weighed 270 pounds or 280 pounds ever again. I will never be that person again. And that's the mindset I have to stick with if I want this to work. If I want my tool to work, I have to remember who I was and where I want to be. Another little goal, my next goal for me is to just hit that 50-pound mark, which is 6 pounds away from my highest weight. So in 6 pounds, that's where I am, guys. I cannot tell you, like, just looking at that, like, I'm almost 50 pounds down. So I'm hoping that I hit that mark before, actually. I'm pretty sure I will because, you know, it's not till the end of the month. But I'm going to visit my family in Texas at the end of this month. Or the end of February, sorry. So I leave February 28th, and I'm there until March 22nd. So I want to get down this, I actually want to hit my before weight, which was 220. I was 220 all through high school. I was 220 for most of my adulthood until I got pregnant in 2014. I got pregnant. No, 2013. Sorry. 2014 she was born. Get it right, Bree. Your baby, for Christ's sakes. So I just want to hit that before, and I want to feel fabulous when I'm like, yes, I did it, you guys. I'm at this weight, and then I want to see that number disappear. I want to get there, and I want it gone. I want to get lower. I want to see. I have not seen a number 1 in front of my weight since maybe the end of 8th grade, when I did this crazy diet thing, and then I gained it right back. So, and I only hit like 197, you guys. That was in 8th grade. So that's years ago. I graduated high school in 2011. So, years ago. Years. In my adult life since I've been 18, I have never seen a 1 in front of my thing. I'm about to turn 24. I think my body deserves a chance to be in the 100s. Like, my body has been through so much. I have put my body, myself, through so much. And I just feel like I finally am giving my body this chance to be better, to be healthier. And I just gotta say, like, I'm so happy. This is the longest video I've ever made for you guys. So I hope you stayed through the whole thing. I really don't have anything else to talk about. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, just, you know, I'm open to talking. So, I know I'm very bad at talking to other people. I'm starting to. If you follow my Instagram, I'm always liking everybody's stuff. I don't really comment. I comment on Shay's stuff because I love Shay. Because I feel like we kind of, personality-wise, match a little bit. But so if you're not following her, Shay Rich VSG, you gotta do that because I love that girl and she doesn't even know it. I'm her secret stalker. So I hope y'all have a great day, and I will talk to you, I'd say next week, but I'm not very good at getting these on time. So love you guys. Bye.